Hi, I'm Susan Dawson and I'm based here in Manchester at the University of Manchester. I'm a doctoral student. I also teach at a language school just around the corner from here. And my poster is about wearing two hats, so being a practitioner researcher and a doctoral student researcher. And I've sort of put a title down here, battling it out in the arena. And earlier on we were talking about blood, sweat and tears and the emotions. And I did my doctoral research over 10 weeks, very intense English for academic purposes course, and I was using exploratory practice, which is a form of practitioner research, as both my methodology and my pedagogy. And it really felt, this is an artist's impression of the Colosseum, by the way, in case you wonder what it was. I felt as if I was a gladiator in that Colosseum, and yet I kept changing places, and sometimes I was fighting, sometimes I was trying to find allies, sometimes I was trying to breaking allegiances. It was a really intense 10 weeks. And I think I went into it very, very naively because I'd been teaching for a long time, I'd been doing practitioner research for a couple of years, and I felt quite comfortable in that role. And I had no idea what difference it would make, the fact that this was actually a doctoral project. I actually thought the data collection would be just what I've always done and what I was always doing. I was just going in and I would teach and it would be fine. And the fact that it was a doctoral project really changed so many different things. There was a lot of guilt about using that class for my own purposes, a lot of doubts, things came up. In the middle of the course, the students actually said that the work I was doing, the exploratory practice work I was doing, they were not finding useful. So it was then, oh help, do I scrap it? Do I say goodbye to the PhD? Do I carry on regardless because this is my PhD? Lots of different tensions and conflicts I found during that time. It even made me doubt what I was doing and whether I even believed in exploratory practice anymore as a form of working in the classroom. Sometimes I put my researcher hat on. At one point I got really interested in one student and I decided I needed to talk to him. And I recorded that conversation. It was 17 minutes long in the middle of a class, talking to one student, which is the teacher. I mean, I would never ever do. So there were all these things going on. And I think particularly at that middle point, perhaps for me the hardest thing was my integrity as a teacher, I thought was at stake. So that's what I've learnt, been through doing my doctoral research as a practitioner researcher.